Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
I got no mic. Welcome to the morning show. Man, am I tired? I gotta tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not just me? Feels like I got hit by a bus?
It was a long day yesterday. And then you left. Me and Gato stayed for another hour.
No, another half hour. I left at 7. You guys left at 7:30.
No, we left at almost 8 o'clock. We got on the phone with Gio. We started talking about different things.
I couldn't move yesterday by 7 o'clock, and I never leave early. It was 7 o'clock.
I tell you, if you get old,
I could not. Next time we hire a driver. Or
why?
I
wanted to drive. You wouldn't let me drive.
Tomorrow.
Between you and Linda and the whole world, I couldn't drive.
You can drive next time. I'm putting you on the car rental, and you get to drive.
Is that how you get when you drive? I drive to Tampa.
You're not me.
Wow. Anyway.
One way's one way. Back and forth and 2 shoots.
You didn't even put me on the paperwork.
That's a long story. It's because you told me not to, that you don't need to, and you could just do it anyway.
I never said that.
You're always like the lawbreaker, the rule breaker.
I never said that.
So anyway, next time
when you
we're
have
all
these kids in the truck, I never said that.
Next time we're going to do that because, that was a lot for me.
Let Fonzie drive.
But it was a great shoot.
Yeah, I saw you on the phone. You guys were working hard over here.
Trying.
Stuff. You learned a lot yesterday?
Yeah.
Because I was totally confused the way Gato was explaining stuff to you.
It's a lot easier when you have the screen in front of your face.
Is it?
And when you have Sophia teaching you beforehand.
When you were doing your thing, I was on the phone with Comcast because we didn't have enough juice to perform.
Yeah, the internet was down.
It was horrible. So the guy said, let me fix it. So my son, Mr. Son, shall I call him Son?
Yeah. Son.
Says,
Father.
They are not going to help you. I said, they're going to help me. And voila, it came back.
Yeah, it did. Miracle.
Unbelievable.
You know, normally we said, should we close because we can't take everyone. We're at the point that thankfully we cannot close anymore. There's always things to do both places. So what a gift that we have people on both ends to do what needs to get done.
Well, it was funny because
it was a lot too.
Dawn says we're not doing a shoot. We're just going to take some B-roll. No interview, just B-roll. And next thing you know, not only are they doing a show,
we went live.
They went live. They're doing multiple cameras, and I still don't understand this. I can't have 2 floaters. It makes no sense. Gio said to me, I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he didn't think G.I. Joe could handle the second camera.
So you give it to somebody else.
I think, but Sophia was on board, so maybe he didn't feel like he had a second set of hands on the camera.
Well, I got to tell you, the sound was very choppy.
Yeah.
If you listen to the show.
It's because of the distance.
Yes, because we were moving around, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And of course, people were pointing it out to me. It's a good thing nobody watches the show, because then you wouldn't have anything to criticize. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But they were right. It was right. The choppiness created a new challenge. Now I have to figure out how to clean that up. But you did a lot yesterday. You were putting shows out, putting material out. And Fonzie, we were talking to you, like, in case we didn't, like, the original plan was just to do interviews. Then we were asking you to put out certain things. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little confused about that at first.
Yeah, I was confused too. When I see they put a mic on me. And not only do we do one interview and a walkabout, then we go to a second place and do a second interview.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So it wasn't just one thing, it was two things. I don't even know what happened in that second interview. I know they all disappeared and they went to rooms and pictures. And
I don't know. By the time we were done with that second shoot, I needed some coffee. And then,
that's another thing.
And then they went to go just do a voiceover, but that was another an hour voiceover. I don't know. I just knew I kept extending my parking time.
And Amy says, let's go get some coffee. She's walking for 3 blocks. I'm like, I'm at Domino Park already. I'm like, wait a minute. Where is
Have
this
you ever been
place?
to Domino Park?
I played there.
Did you? I've never played dominoes.
I got my butt whooped.
Sophie, you ever play dominoes?
No, I haven't.
Sierra?
No, I've never figured it out.
Fonzie?
I'm not Cuban.
I mean, you've never played
You don't have
dominoes.
to be Cubans, neither am I.
It's just dominoes.
Maybe when I was a kid, maybe, but I don't even
Don't you
remember
just
how
match
the
up
game
the
goes.
numbers or something?
Something like that.
There's a science to it because there are a certain number of every tile. There are 6 sixes or so. I don't remember what it is. There may be 8 of them. And what you have to do is you have to calculate how many tiles are on the ground, and if you're playing with other people, who has what. Because the guy before you controls you. And then if you end it on a 6 and you close it out on a 6, that's called a capicu. You get an extra 100 points for that. So, and they get violent, man, when they play.
Wow.
They were capicu.
I can't believe we were actually at Domino Park. Someone asked me where we were. I said, I do not know. Calle Ocho. Where? Don't know. 3 blocks from Domino Park. That's all I knew.
That's all you have to say.
That's all I knew. We just walked. Exactly.
And they were making a movie there.
Yeah, they had the camera all set up and...
Cops were there.
Cops were there.
Yeah, because they got to close the street off. You need a permit. That's how you know it's a movie.
Whoa,
Dang.
that's the real deal.
Real deal.
But it was good. Everyone have a good week. We didn't see you on Wednesday. How was everything else yesterday? Good?
Yesterday was good. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Your nephew's in
Cool
town?
news. Huh?
Your nephew's in town?
Yes. Well, he was. I think he went back today.
How old is
So-
he?
He's 3.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
little.
he's a little baby.
Oh, that's really cute.
Sally's nephew came in here.
Grandson?
Grandson came in here. I thought he was 3.
He's
How old is
32.
he?
33.
Oh.
I'm like, you ain't no little guy. He said, no, I'm not. I said, wow.
Nope, he's going to stay and spend some time with them, which is really nice.
Yeah, it is. It
So
is.
that's kind of cool. Sophie, you had fun yesterday?
I did. Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. So by
Was
the
it
end
a
of
lot
it,
for
I
you
was
too?
like- For
'Cause
me?
you guys are young. I mean, as far as your generation.
Yeah, I would say so. It's a lot of driving, so it's like that's like the main part of it, and like running everything and making sure everything's going very nicely, and just setting up it's a lot, but it's what I like to do. So
Was this a different setup from the other ones?
definitely, yeah.
It was, right? It didn't seem the same. I don't know what he did. Did he recreate the wheel? Did he
I don't
change
think so.
something?
I don't know.
No, it didn't seem the same. And I really don't like using the microphones that with the Zoom. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think it's absurd the way they do sound. I mean, it works. I understand that. But shouldn't we have a board?
A board?
A soundboard?
A soundboard?
Soundboard,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't we have a soundboard?
The Zoom is more compact.
You know what? I'm getting tired
Because
of
we
that.
weren't really planning on doing a whole thing.
Yeah, that's
No,
why
from
what
now
happened.
on, we take the soundboard. I'll carry it. Because apparently the size of it matters.
Size does matter.
Size does matter.
Okay.
So I'll carry it. That way we never leave it behind. And the wire, because I guess you need a wire, right?
Yeah.
Which one? This one or the one over there?
There's one in the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
should I use that one?
I don't understand. What is the problem? Especially if we don't have singers.
I don't
He
know.
only brings it when there's singers.
Anyway, it's Friday. We're moving on. It was a great shoot.
No, I'm exhausted. I was thinking all night.
I'm
why does
so
it sound
glad you
so
say
bad?
you're exhausted because I'm thinking, what the heck did I
I'm
walk
not exhausted
into?
like that.
I am literally exhausted.
It
Yeah.
was fine. It was fine.
But hopefully you're going to see part 2 of the interview today of the Arts and Business Council. It's a new partnership that AMP has with the Arts and Business Council of Miami. So new things to do, new venues, new networking, some really cool things.
Everybody's
on the horizon.
asking me about our collaboration. They're not asking about us. They're asking about them. Well, how'd you get hooked up with them? Well, wait a minute. We got to tell people. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow, they're a big deal.
But that Futurama building, has anyone ever been down there?
Mm-mm.
I know you
Is
think
it like the show or
I don't
no?
know what the
No,
show is.
It's not.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
It's an artist co-op. So all kinds of cool artists that are there. And really, really, I mean, it's the essence of Miami. It's the essence of Calle Ocho. The lady who's so well known for her Cuban faces with the Cuban cigars and the 4 quadrants that represent Miami. I think there was the cigar, there was the coffee, the flag, and I don't know what the 4th one was.
Domino.
Maybe it was the domino. And now she got a whole chicken series coming out. Annie, we met her. She was super cool. And then the guy and his husband that were right in the room next door,
From
and he was
Macau.
Macau. And then the other lady had all of this clothing and jewelry, and she had most of it that set up there.
I know.
Really cool
How many
things.
people are down there?
I don't know. And then Amy's stuff was there on the other
I
side.
never saw it. You whisked me away. I couldn't see the stuff.
It was just wrapped around, but a lot of great opportunities for Amy Let's Talk Art to grow her show, which will be really nice to bring that back.
It would be nice. We have to talk. We have to call her today. Get some stuff.
Right? So good things.
All right. So what's next? Well, you're going on vacation. Vacate.
I'm doing some things.
What is that?
Vacate.
You're going on vacation. It's okay. You're allowed.
I'm doing some things.
Wow.
Doing some things. I don't
Well,
necessarily
allegedly
like to
you
put that
are.
out there to the world, but thanks for.
Dawn won't be here.
Yeah. Dawn won't be at her house, so go ahead.
I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, but I have the security people there. Don't worry about it.
Like I don't normally.
G-Man will be outside your house.
Dawn has a big dog.
I have the house sitter will be at the house for
Her
sure.
address is 123 John Doe Street.
Like, wow, why do you do things like that?
I'm just
'Cause
contemplating in my mind.
You don't think it through. I know the
No,
ramifications.
I don't
of
think
that.
it through. Is I want to ask the crew, what do we do next week?
Okay.
The fearless leader's not here. What do we do?
I did send some things over on Instagram, which I thought were kind of funny.
Oh.
Well, one was funny, one was more motivational. So I'll send, Sophia can download those. I know what you guys are doing. It's kind of like an in-between full week. You got Perla next week. You got Center Stage is back for their next show. Dana, of course, and Wendy B. I called Wendy last night. She's bringing me a crystal today I had this vision that I needed this certain crystal. She was, I don't have that one, but I'll go get it for you. So she's going to be stopping by this morning.
We have a remote at the Tiki Coffee and Dessert
Nice.
on Wednesday.
Okay.
So we're going there. And on Friday, we have another remote at La Mesa.
Nice.
So I figure if because I can't do it Thursday, and I can't, and Friday I have to go after we do, what's the face?
Center Stage.
Center Stage.
Right.
So it's going to be an afternoon show. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Just to make the time go by.
Yeah, we're going to be great. You got all kinds of hands doing different things. A lot of fun stuff. The heat is on. And for all of you that don't know, we are having a summer fitness challenge for this studio. So if you would like to partake in it and try to get in some walking shape, some better shape, I left the rest of it out because I do think of the ramifications before I say things. Come and join our crew because we're going to be walking every day. We're going to be doing some better food choices, except the food choices I had in the refrigerator are expired, so I have to go back to the grocery store today and get some new stuff.
Sahara, thank you for running that particular program because I don't know what she's talking about.
That I.
The fitness program for the summer?
Oh yeah, I helped with that. Maybe.
See, you got Sierra, you got Heather and Jay and you, Fonzie, Gato, me, all of us.
What is she talking about?
We're all going to get in
We're
better
gonna
shape
work
this
out.
summer.
We're going to work out.
What's the challenge like specifically?
I don't
Is
know,
it
we
like-
haven't created it yet.
Yeah.
We're going to Johnny
Maybe not a
O's?
challenge, maybe much more fitness awareness. We could go to Johnny O's.
Why don't we get a 5-pound weight or a 10-pound weight, right? And then you do this thing where people run in the parking lot and they reach one side and you hand it off and you do 2 teams. to see which team comes in
You
first.
could do that with like an egg too.
No, because that's going to get messy. I can see Fonzie with those mitts that he has. There'll be nothing but broken egg. But I'm thinking 5-pound weight, they run down, hand it off, run back, hand it off, see who wins.
Could do it.
I lose
can't
my
breathe
breath
like
just
you.
thinking about it.
Hands that big.
But
Look at those
they
mitts.
really enjoyed walking with you the other day.
That was surprising. I just went to walk, and the next thing I know, I have Heather and Jake with me.
And they said that was really nice. They want to do it more often.
A bunch of little ducks.
I'm going to take Fonzie with me.
Fonzie, I like
You're
your
next.
shirt.
Ah, thank you.
What is
Fonzie's
that?
doing Mickey Mouse.
Nikki.
What?
Fonzie's really doing good on his
Mickey.
What's the
journey.
red? What is the red stuff?
His shirt.
His
His pants, actually, isn't it?
Mickey shorts.
And what are those two dinglings hanging down?
His buttons.
Have you not ever seen Mickey Mouse?
What's the dinglings?
Those are buttons.
Is Mickey a boy? Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I was going to say he's got two, but now I had to stop myself before I even said
He
that.
had two buttons?
I have two buttons.
Wait till you see Minnie.
I'm afraid. What does Minnie have?
Also buttons.
Also buttons?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Those are his shorts. Don't
So
you
you're
love
the
Mickey
sh-
Mouse?
So you're the head.
Basically.
How often do you go to Disney World?
When was the last time I went? I mean, when I was a kid, I usually go like once every year for Christmas. But nowadays, since the prices have gone crazy, I don't even remember when's the last time I went to Disney World at all. I think it was
Last year.
no. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
Over a year?
I think it.
Was last year.
No,
How
last
old were
year
you
I
when
was
you
in
went for the first time?
2 years ago. There you go. 2 years ago. Because I remember we went to Animal Kingdom and then SeaWorld. And that was for like 4th of July. And I know it wasn't last year because last year I was stuck in Central America.
2
How,
years ago.
how old were you when you went for the first time?
I think I was like a couple of months old.
How about you girls?
I was, I think, 3 or 4 for the first time.
Like 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to take my granddaughter for her birthday, her 1-year-old birthday, and the kid
What
said,
year?
"No,
She won't
you
remember
cannot."
that.
That's what they said, and
Okay.
we were like, "Well, that's okay. We'll remember it."
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And they went, "No, not until she's 3 or 4." I'm like, "What are you even talking
Even-
about?
even-
That's not
I
even
remembered.
a normal thing for a grandparent thing.
My-
Wait till they're 3 or 4."
My parents took my niece to Disney,
Mhm.
and it was just them 3, my parents and my niece, and they said she didn't like it. So,
Aw.
and she's 4. She just turned 4. So
She didn't like it.
no,
She was probably afraid.
she wanted her mom.
I went when I was a couple
I
of
get
months. We took my brother one time, but that was for something else. And we turned out all right. I even remember that I was afraid of Dopey when I was little.
Isn't it funny what you can be afraid of?
I was afraid of amusement park mascots because they look weird.
I think a lot of kids are probably afraid of amusement park mascots,
I guess.
right? Except the princesses, because those are the princesses. No one's ever afraid of the princess.
I
And
didn't go-
except Mickey.
I
like
didn't go
Mickey.
there until I was 22.
Whoa.
Wow.
But you were from New York.
Yeah, but I won a contest. I won something at my job, and the trophies were being handed out in New York, so in Florida. So I took a plane down and did that, and then I took a plane back up the next day to go play a baseball game.
Whoa.
That's cool.
But I remember the first time I came down here, I stayed in the hotel that the thing goes through the hotel.
The monorail.
The monorail, yeah.
I stayed at that one, and I thought this was the coolest place on earth.
Oh my gosh, it is the coolest place on earth. I
That was
grew up
22.
there.
Wasn't it in
All
that
the
hotel
time.
what happened with Nixon?
Watergate.
Watergate? No,
Yeah.
that was in Washington.
Do you remember when Watergate was the worst thing that happened in this country?
I thought it was.
God.
Oh, I know.
And now it's like a trip to Disney World,
And now it's like, forgive him.
right? Now it's like, oh, wait, that's just nothing.
Now you have the president flying on 2 planes because they've
What?
threatened his life, so he
Right.
doesn't know. He sends one up, there's a camouflage, and the other one he's on. Nobody knows what plane he's on no more.
Isn't that incredible?
And that's the world we're in. And it's
That's
far
talk
from
about
what I get.
spending money on things.
All right, so I have a question.
Yes.
Suppose we have a big van that Dawn's not gonna drive.
Dawn's not going to drive.
It's 15 people at hose. Where would we go?
Is there a limit?
Well, there's a limit of reality,
Yeah.
but almost no limit.
Okay, then I'm
Car will
out.
go anywhere.
Disney.
Florida?
Disney.
Disney.
Yes, Disney.
Yeah, they tried that one year.
Yeah.
They were gonna do car wash and all this. Never happened.
We're going to raise money for it.
Never happened.
What about Universal or Legoland? It's cheaper.
How much is it?
Last I checked, I think it's like around 75 or 80.
Oh, really? For Universal?
Oh, Universal.
He's talking about Lego.
Yeah.
And why
I think
the
for
hell am
that
I
is
gonna
like-
why am I gonna go to Legoland for?
Legos.
Lego.
To play Legos? Really?
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff there too.
I could go to Walmart and get a bag of Legos for like $10.
Oh, there's a new ET Lego coming out
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
in
saw.
September. You can like pre-order Target.
Okay, so Andrew said that we can go to Buc-ee's.
Oh,
Yes. Why
yeah.
didn't I
You could
think
just
of
go
that?
all the way to West Palm where they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
making one of
Andrew is
West
so
Yes,
funny.
they're bringing Buc-ee's everywhere. There's gonna be
Yeah, but
7
Buc-ee-
Buc-ee's
but
in
there's a
Florida.
Buc-ee's already where?
I don't know.
Daytona.
Daytona.
That's
Yeah.
an idea. And you know what? St. Augustine has White Castles.
Oh, let's go.
White Castle.
Oh, I've been to St. Augustine
White
before.
Castle hamburgers
They
or
have
White
this
Castles?
really
White
nice
Castle
area
hamburger.
where they make custom rings there.
Oh, nice.
What about going to? We could see JoJo and
In
Melbourne.
Melbourne. So if we go to JoJo, we go to White Castle.
Don't we have a
JoJo
NASA
does
here?
have the best.
Don't we have a
Okay,
NASA
so.
here or something? In Florida?
NASA?
Yeah. Kennedy Space Center.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sounds
that'd
cool.
be interesting too. You can actually. That's in Daytona, isn't it?
We keep going
Yes,
north and everything's
it's
south
It's like
for a
by
bit.
Cocoa
Orlando.
Beach.
Yeah.
Cocoa. So we can go to Buc-ee's and then go to Cocoa Beach. They're very united.
There you
And
go.
come back. Be a
Okay.
day trip.
We
You
keep
see
thinking north. What about south?
Oh.
We did that
What,
yesterday.
we
I'm
going
done.
to Cuba? What's left?
Cuba.
Another thing.
We're,
Key
we were
West.
pretty far south
Key
Miami
West.
yesterday. I don't think Abdullah had ever been that far south in Miami.
Wow.
Yeah, Dula was out of his element. But that's an idea. Buc-ee's and then Space Center. And Gio, he was supposed to give me the passes to NASA. I wonder if he still has them.
SeaWorld.
We could take a tour.
Yeah.
See? Things to contemplate.
Things to contemplate. All right. Do you see the videos I sent?
Yes,
the one about the shoes?
Yes.
Check this out.
All right.
It's the newest thing for us instead of a squatty potty.
Introducing the shit shoes. Every generation is defined by its innovations. The wheel, the light bulb, the internet. Humanity reached the moon. Yet somehow, we abandoned the squat. For over a century, we've been solving the wrong problem. Until now, years of development, countless prototypes, precisely engineered to elevate your knees 7 inches for optimal colon alignment. One mission, introducing Let Loose Shit Shoes, elevating the future of pooping.
That is for real. It
That's
is a
called
whole
Let Loose what?
shoot shoes.
Shoot?
Well, SH*T shoes.
Wow.
Basically, they can't say the word
Right.
because it's swear.
So is that real science? 7 inches?
Allegedly, you have to be positioned, so they say, in a certain way to clear your body out of its debris.
So we should get a pair of those.
Isn't that funny?
In size 10 and leave them in the bathroom here so people can wear them.
They'll stay longer. Maybe not. Maybe it'll lessen the time in the bathroom.
Maybe the problem is that they don't have enough leverage.
Isn't that funny?
It's hilarious.
And it's a whole line of products. There's wipes. There's a candle.
Wow.
There's the shoes. There's enzymes to help you digest, to move things through your body. I saw that today. I sent it to my kids because I thought it was hilarious.
Can you imagine? You get married to somebody, right? And you find out that they have these apparatuses that they never told you about while you were dating. Because nobody in their right mind is going to tell you, oh, yeah, I got to wear my schloppers. And then you get married, and the next thing you know, they're sitting in there with schloppers on. And you're like, what the hell did I
Aren't
just
those
get
shoes
myself into?
hilarious?
Yes.
I don't know what they cost, but I sent them, and Chelsea says, "Oh my gosh, we have to get those for Aaron."
Aaron, they're putting your stuff out.
You have a squatty potty?
No.
Anyone here have the squatty potty?
I do.
Squatty potty.
Yeah,
You have a squatty potty?
I do. And
Is that just like a potty?
it's just
to
a
squat
stool. It's just a stool you
Oh.
put your feet on when you use the bathroom.
on? Oh, okay.
You have to stand on it?
No, you
No.
put your feet on it like the shoes, but it's like a bench that goes in front of the toilet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it's a step stool thing because I was gonna say my brother to use that, but that's because he's 7.
No, this is to put your feet on, like elevates you, I guess, in a certain squatting position,
Yeah.
like these shoes are
And
supposed
that's
to
what called
do.
a squatty potty?
Squatty potty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that a thing?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a big
it's-
thing.
Isn't that just
Feet.
called going outdoors?
It's a big thing.
So you should have your legs elevated when you go to the bathroom?
Yes,
Yeah.
allegedly
Like a pretzel?
7 inches.
7
It
inches.
just seems like a lot.
I don't know, like, because you can't hold your feet up that much, right?
I can imagine my knees would be over
wonder
my
what, like,
head.
7 inches
I go,
is.
okay, this doesn't feel
It'd be
right.
good for core, though, exercising. I don't know.
For what?
So.
Core exercise. Like, if you don't have the bench, you just hold your feet up.
Well, you can also do planks, and then I guarantee you'll go to the bathroom right away.
Or you could do that. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Wow, the stuff you...
The
I almost said
things?
the wrong word.
All
the
right,
stuff
so
you...
so I found another one that was motivational.
Motivation.
All right, check it out.
There's a Jewish billionaire, multi-billionaire, insanely wealthy guy. He lived a very long, good life. Ultimately, he passed away. His children, who are adults by this point, start trying to arrange his funeral. And the man's lawyer finds his children and says, your father left 2 wills, and each will has very explicit instructions. The first will must be opened immediately. The second will, you can open it in 30 days. So his children, they take the will that they can open immediately, and they read it. Now, inside, they find a very specific set of instructions that say, children, I want to be buried in my favorite pair of socks. Now, the kids were surprised. Number 1, it seems like an odd request. Number 2, they didn't know he even had a favorite pair of socks. So the kids go to his house or his mansion, again, multi-billionaire. They find the socks, and they're even labeled these socks. So they take the socks to the funeral home, and they say, can you please bury our father while he's wearing these socks? And this is a Jewish funeral home. It's actually a funeral home that their father helped fund. He donated to. He created the funeral home. And the funeral directors are a little bit nervous, but they say, I'm sorry, we love your father, we appreciate him, but it's against Jewish law to be buried in socks. You're not allowed to do that. And his children got very upset. So they took the case to the highest rabbis of the city, and they said, the rabbis will decide. So the rabbis discuss, and they tell the children, they say, listen, we all loved your father, he was an amazing man, but it's against Jewish law. He can't be buried in the socks. So the children were upset, number 1, because their father had died, and number 2, because his final wish they weren't able to make happen. 30 days go by, and they get the second will. And inside the second will is written, children, by now you've realized that I was unable to be buried in my socks. Which goes to show you that a man who had billions and billions of dollars and everything money could buy, once I passed, I couldn't even take with me a pair of socks. Too often, we are focused on things. What do I have? What can I do? What can I impress people with? What can I show them that I've done? But one day, when you and I are both gone, we won't be able to take any of that with us. And the truth is, nobody at your funeral is going to be talking about the wildly expensive car you drove or the crazy 6-pack abs that you have. People will talk about the kind of person that you were. So I would think about that. Figure out whatever it means to you and go bring some light into this world.
What do you think?
I think I gotta go buy a pair of socks.
I
actually
it
just
sounds like
looked it up.
something I would say.
Right? Just about spreading joy. And I think about everyone who's doing what they're doing, moving up the social ladder or whatever. At the end of the day, does it really matter how much you have? Or does
Just
it
make
really
sure you
matter what
bury me
did?
with my camera.
And your special socks.
No, I don't
And your
have
hat.
that.
And all those things.
No,
I
the
get
camera.
it. With your camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jill says, but Dad, we may need that camera. I go, wow. Goes to show you. So I understand the socks.
So it kind of made me think of you and
Made me think of me.
spreading your light.
Is there something
Instead
I
of-
should know?
Instead
Am I
of
dying?
Instead of accumulating cameras. Or special
Accumulating
socks.
cameras.
Because, right, everyone's always looking for how many things can they own, how much money in.
Well, I don't
And then
think
is it what you do with it?
life is you have to pay bills to live, and I think that we lose sight of the fact that when you have enough to pay bills is one thing. When you want to have more, you got to pay the price to get more. And then what do you do with it?
What do you do with it?
What do you do with it?
So, pay it forward. Shine your light.
Have you ever done that? You ever paid it forward? Ever gone to a Dunkin' Donuts drive-through and tell the people, listen, the car behind me, here's $50, just give them whatever they want, and keep paying it forward till it expires?
No, I'll do it next paycheck.
I don't have enough for that.
I did that
My
at
mom says to stop giving people stuff.
I did it at IHOP one day. I think I told you. It was there was two people, and they were counting their pennies to get a cup of coffee and some toast. And she says, well, I would like to have eggs. And he says, we don't have enough money. And we're in the next booth. We don't have enough money. And Linda was facing me when it was going on, and she's listening to it. So we called the lady, this is, whatever their bill is, tell them they can have it on the house. IHOP, they're the 100th person to order, and anything you want. So they told the lady went, really? I can have eggs? She says, you can have eggs, pancakes. And my goodness, they went to town. But thank God, they got to eat.
It's nice. It's
It
nice
is.
to pay it forward. It's not easy. You figure people on fixed incomes, seniors who can't go out and work and can't go get another gig and really have to just live on their Social Security and expenses of things going up. It's tough.
There's a guy, a black gentleman with a beard. He looks like a crazy man, but he does that on purpose. Damon, he walks around to different Publix or department stores, and he sees seniors.
Yeah.
And he goes over and he sees that they have cat food, and they don't even have a cat. And he goes over and he pays their bill with his debit card. And they look up and they're like, he doesn't stand there for the glory. He leaves. They don't even know who it is. He sees people buying Pampers or this and people putting things back, and he takes a cart and everything they're putting back, he puts it in another cart and buys it. I don't know if it's even real, but he has thousands and thousands of followers. I tried to get him to come on the show. I wrote to him. I didn't get an answer back. So eventually, if I keep pushing.
So last night I was watching, somehow scrolling on TV, and the Ancient Aliens show comes up.
Oh, God.
Do you know there's a thing called, I think they're called like Ancient Architects, Alien Architects?
Yes.
You've heard of this?
I've seen it.
Yes, they're the one that built the pyramids.
Yes.
And people have now, because of AI, they found more information in the Dead Sea Scrolls that they can actually carbon date them a lot easier and see different stories and different grids that have been left in exact dimensions and exact layouts. And what do they all mean? It's pretty interesting what was there and what is still around.
Does anybody know why the crop circles, how they formulated, where they come from?
No.
Still, we don't have an answer? We should ask AI.
Yeah, they might know.
But there's so many things I was watching last night that's so fascinating because now you can use it. You can use AI to kind of decipher the
Crop
Dead Sea
circles?
Scrolls. You can look at the Aztec ruins, and they're looking underneath the grounds that may just look like a jungle to us, but they're finding things underneath the layout that's been buried. And you think about the souls and what's there and the stories behind it. It's amazing.
What's in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Well, there's a lot of things in the Dead Sea Scrolls
Isn't
that
that-
they did not put in the Bible.
Yeah, but isn't the Dead Sea Scrolls, what's the thing that they read the hieroglyphics with?
They say they're in Aramaic, but what I watched last night said they date further back than they even realize. And some of the Dead Sea Scrolls are the stories that got carried into the Bible, but there are many, many other stories that were not put in the Old Testament, including the Book of Enoch, which was what was talking about.
Book of Enoch?
Enoch, Enoch, which is interesting in talking about the angels coming down and the chariots that fly. And now the question is,
Chariots that fly.
are they really flying chariots, or were they different objects
Chariots that fly.
from other beings that they call chariots that
I think
fly?
my ex-wife was one of them people.
And then you can see the pictures like you saw in the squatty potty thing in the boots, in the shoes, of these pictures of what the depictions of what people saw. So it's pretty fascinating now if you think about it. For me, it is anyway.
Whatever happened to the cities they said they found under the pyramids? Was that just a lie? Because nobody's ever brought it up anymore.
I don't think they're cities, but I did look up crop
Tombs.
circles, and people are, or the AI overview says it's mainly human artists that do it, that go out and do it.
Yeah,
I knew it. It was
they're
because
so
I was
freaking
remembering
vast.
a funny video where it says, "What are you doing? I'm gonna mess with this guy's crops by doing a lot of circle stuff. You're gonna get lost in there."
But how in the world do you have...
Road
He
trip
got
to
lost and
Buc-ee's?
he created a crop circle incidentally.
We're going to Buc-ee's. How in the world can you have such a large place with one artist? There's got to be more than one artist, no?
Yeah.
And how do you coordinate that?
Right.
What do you mean?
If you go up in the sky, you can see like a whole message. It's like the size of an airport. It's huge.
Yeah.
Well, like
That
I
was
said in the
fascinating.
video I saw, he just got lost and it somehow made it a crop circle when he was like running around.
He was running around.
And it was pretty fascinating to see what's out there and the different stories, and they date further back than they ever really imagined, like an extra 10,000 years before Christ.
But do you believe that alien life existed back then? Disappeared? Like the dinosaurs?
Well, they're saying, did they really disappear, or are they still among us in different forms? They're saying the slowest way to be would be with the human. If you wanted to travel interplanetary, why would you take on a human form when that would be the slowest mode of travel?
First
You would
of all,
stay in a different type
what,
of
what
form.
would it look like? A Fonzie?
Well, Fonzie's human. So
Is
wouldn't
he?
it be easier to be something else rather than human?
Maybe we got those.
Just
not
ponder
human.
the idea. It's pretty cool.
Well, your alien makes you human. Human makes you alien, right?
Well, part of this book of Enoch talked about how the angels or the different beings came down and they partnered with females to continue the generation. So all of that, what that looks
The
like.
Nephilim.
That doesn't sound
Exactly.
remotely like the Bible at all.
Well, they
It's
didn't
not,
put
there's
that
it's not
story
the
in the
Bible
Bible.
that
different
you know,
Bibles.
It's like the last testament or the one before it.
Are we still talking about the Book of Enoch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They talk about giants in there, don't they?
That's the
yeah.
Nephilim.
We talk about
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
What's the name of
Yeah,
it?
it's like
Book of
that's
Enoch.
why people don't like that one.
What's it called?
The book of
The
Enoch.
Book of Enoch.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's in the
Have you read it?
The Last Testament too. No, I
No.
haven't read it.
It's in the Last Testament.
Yeah.
The
They
Last
didn't
Testament.
put it in the Old Testament.
The
I
New
forgot.
Testament?
I don't think they put it anywhere. I think it's an outlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
It's one
hell's
of
an
those
outlier?
like it's one of those ones that got canceled out of the canon of like
The Book of Enoch?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I just looked it up. The Book of Enoch is an ancient Jewish apocalyptic religious text.
Basically Mormons.
No.
Mormons.
Yeah, you know, they come up with a chapter saying that this guy found something, wrote chapters. They said, okay, tell me what it is. Here's basically the same thing, more or less.
No, but this
that's
goes
not
back.
it, though. Talking about.
This
It's
goes
not-
back
no. This
tens
is
of
from a
thousands
long
of
time
years.
ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like when you actually deep dive into like the Christianity rabbit hole, there's a whole bunch of like
Christianity rabbit hole.
Yeah, because I remember I was listening to this when I worked with my dad because I listened to this episode when I worked with my dad. But there are a whole bunch of works from different people who are like actually, I guess you could say credible.
But what
And
do they
that's-
talk about?
Stuff that the Christian canon doesn't want to include, like the Nephilim,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
idea of angels coming down and having kids with humans is like blasphemy, right? But that the actual people would say that actually happened, and it was like from the word of God. That's what happened.
So who wrote
Yeah.
this book?
I don't
Well, it
remember.
says it composed over several centuries, roughly 300 BC to the 1st century, during the Second Temple period. The complete text survived primarily within the Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Ethiopian. That's
Yeah,
Africa,
that's yeah,
right?
yes.
So somebody in Africa wrote this book.
But if you look at the Old Testament, the Ethiopian tribe was one of the 12 tribes.
Okay.
That they call that the lost tribe.
I'll buy into that, but I'd like to know who wrote it. Why did they
deep dive
write it?
Deep dive it, Freddy.
Yeah, you should actually do that. It's very interesting, like especially with like excluded religious works that were included at one point and then they weren't anymore. It's interesting to see what they kind of portray in some aspect, because like for people that are actually really religious, this stuff is like you can't say that kind of stuff because it just
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it's right and it's not real. But that's just because that's the Christian canon that you were taught. but that doesn't mean everything that was
But
written.
somebody
is
wrote it
included.
for a reason. You just don't write
Well,
stuff.
they found it in the Dead Sea Scrolls where they found all the elements to the Bible. And then whoever decided to put what stories in the Bible, there were a lot that
There were
allegedly
kings,
that
there
were left out.
Politicians. There were 24 books that were
Yeah.
left out.
It's
Yeah.
interesting, right? But they still existed at the same time period.
Enoch.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just gonna go.
I'ma
with
look
what
that
know,
up.
and
I saw it on
know
Ancient
is.
Aliens
That's
last
not
night, and I thought, wow, this is super cool.
The book of
It's
Enoch.
a lot. It's
But I mean, it's stuff to like think about, right? I mean, like to you, it might not be true because that's what you were taught, you know. And it's like one of those things where it's like there's certain things that you can still take away from them, even if they're not inherently right. Especially a lot of the stories have their own little like nuggets of information you can take with you. But
Book of Enoch. I mean, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna listen to
No.
it, but I'm not gonna follow his religion. But shouldn't you be open-minded to everything?
yes.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
God put allegedly, if you that's what you believe in, put you here to learn. So isn't it part of the learning process? Why would people make it so that you don't read it?
because
Why?
it's just not like it's not right. Like I mean, if you think about it in that sense, where it's like
Why
angels
anything?
aren't
Why do we
supposed
have,
to do
but why-
that.
why
what
do we
is
have,
right?
Why do we have book banning in Florida? Why are
That's
our
not right
kids
either.
not allowed to read certain books that they used to be allowed
But
to read?
that would also not be true because the Bible is literally the basic instructions before leaving Earth. So if it's not part of it, then
I mean,
maybe it's
the
not
Bible that you
one
know
of
now.
But that's
Yeah,
man's
according to
instruction.
different-
Or is
yeah,
it-
I mean, the Bible that you know now was
The Book of Enoch.
Enoch
I was watching
put
Ancient Aliens
together
last
by
night,
people.
Okay.
and they
You've
were
read it?
talking.
you know about it?
Heard about it.
I had
I
never,
never
even
even
heard
heard
about
about
it.
it.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
I didn't even know about it.
I didn't either. I heard it
But
last
it's
night.
very
on-
interesting. He listens
We should
to
have.
it.
We should
It
have.
just
Frank
sounds like an
call in.
ancient Mormon thing.
Frank
loves-
knows about it?
Yeah, dude, that's what some of his books incorporate. Yeah.
Wow.
Frank knows a lot. So I was watching Ancient Aliens last night, and they talked about a lot of things that are in Frank's books, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. And
Frank knows
is
a lot of
really
stuff.
religious, you know, but he knows this stuff. Like that.
Well, you know, part of religion is knowing what the other side thinks, isn't
He even
it?
has the giants on Mars. Like Frank has combined all of these things in his books.
He has giants on Mars.
He's got giants on Mars.
Oh. Yeah.
Exactly.
The main themes in the Book of Enoch, it says the origins of evil, fallen angels, nature of the cosmos, and prophecies of the coming Messiah and the final judgment. So if you're interested in that,
Revelations.
yeah.
You know Revelations?
I'm terrified of
You do?
Revelations.
I don't know Revelations.
Revelations.
Oh, it's
Why?
basically
Well, it's
telling
because
you
of your
that
age, I'm
the world is
amazed.
going to end if we keep going on down this dark path.
Yeah.
Well,
Which apparently everyone is saying that it already started.
we got to clean up
Listen,
our act.
Basically.
World War One, they said that. So it produced World War Two, and they said that. Every time things get bad, they say that. Every single time. You ever notice that life repeats itself? Because we don't learn. We just keep making the same stupid mistakes over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing we're doing now. It's just stupidity at the highest.
Maybe we're just Lego pieces that the aliens are playing with. And like, oh, here's
Lego
another
pieces.
piece. Let's just.
Interdimensional cable.
Exactly.
Just watch us. every
And then the
once in a while.
aliens or the angels or whatever we call them, they're just playing this game with us, saying, let's see what they're going to do next.
But
I don't know.
You never know.
Freddie was asking about the pyramids. Sorry to go off topic.
Yeah.
But the AI overview, which is take it with a grain of salt, it says researchers using satellite synthetic aperture radar claim to have found evidence of a massive underground city spanning up to 1.2 miles directly underneath the Gaza pyramids.
So what happened?
Oh,
Yeah, that was a big thing. I remember when
they're still there.
when that happened, when they were like, "Oh, we discovered a whole city," and the people were going crazy over.
Okay,
it.
so what
Yeah.
happened?
Well, it's still relatively new. They were talking about it last year, so I guess there's a
They're
lot of
still figuring it out.
speculism. Yeah, there's.
So
I
why don't
thought
we
these-
dig down to go and find it?
Well, you can't
It's
just
probably hard to.
disturb.
Because think about it. You
because
cannot
it's also a
disturb.
tomb.
Yeah.
Right. You can't disturb
Yeah.
Egyptian antiquities. You just can't go there
Yeah.
because of
That
all.
would be the start of Revelations, probably.
Exactly. You just can't do that. You have to let. What do they say? Let sleeping dogs fly.
So why don't we go sideways? Don't go down. Go
I don't think you can
sideways.
mess
Just
Any
let's
of that.
just dig to China.
Yeah. First of all, if you find something like that and you show me that, I gotta go see it. I gotta go see what's going on.
Journey
right.
to the center of the earth.
That's another good movie.
I mean, there were a lot of. They were talking about all the different Aztec pyramids. I mean, those are even just as much as the ones in Egypt, how they were built with the stars. And the pictures that they found on some of these monolith stones, how they dated it back to what the stars look like at a certain point in time. 10,500 years before Jesus.
It's true. Yeah.
And
I
they
want to
took
know.
with the
Listen, all I want
stars.
to know
It's
is
amazing.
how they made the pyramids. That's all I want to know.
Let's get
Because
Russ on
there's
the
no
phone.
way in the world a man could make those things by
Yeah.
himself.
That's because they used Jewish slaves, the Israelites.
How many?
Yeah, but
The
like,
whole
How you
Israelite
put a
family.
million?
Listen, I can't
people on
even
these
drive
things?
to Miami. You think my people can build those things?
That's another.
I mean, that's us now, though.
That's us
now.
now
I'm
as
exhausted
being
from the
lazy.
car ride.
Did you know back in the Bible times, they're willing to walk, they willing to walk across countries.
Yes,
to
my people
find the
walked
promised
40
land.
years to get
That's
to the
because
promised
the
land.
world was just
Well,
one.
no, technically
giant
they did not walk 40
piece.
years. They were stuck outside for 40 years because they disobeyed.
And why is it that people in Mexico are only 4 feet tall?
ask
That's
Gato.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
not
I mean,
even-
Gato,
that's
why is
that's
that?
not true.
I
Why
don't
is
know.
that?
I mean, you go to the
They're
whole thing
short,
where-
like
I
Japan,
don't know.
small.
No,
No,
they're
At
not.
least in
Genetics.
Guatemala, because in certain areas where it's colder, your like actual genes will take over and make you smaller because you
It's the
withhold a lot
food?
more heat.
Oh.
No, it's like if you were to grow up in Antarctica, you might end up growing shorter because your body is actively trying to make it so that way you
Is it-
conserve as much heat as possible.
Is it the altitude as well, you think? You don't
Like
Mexico's up at high altitude.
Well, some
I've been
parts,
in Mexico
yeah.
before.
Hungry
They're
on
basically
Friday.
around my height. Oh, except the women, they're a little shorter, but still.
When I went to Crete and the lady argued with me that I had to get on my knees to go into these pyramids, I said, honey, you're 3 feet tall. You can walk in. I can't walk in. I'll be all over the floor. And she was this tall. And I said, is everybody from this country this tall? Yeah, they're short. Why? That's Crete. That's not South.
Yeah, but
North.
inside the pyramid,
You're making
it's
it
the same
sound like
thing.
they're Oompa
Yeah.
Loompas.
It's geology and evolution, right?
Yeah, it's evolution.
Inside the
Geology
pyramids at
and
Giza,
evolution. I never knew they.
If you go
matched.
inside, you cannot
Geography.
stand up in them.
No,
you have
can't.
to.
You gotta crawl.
In the pyramids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it says that secret underground city is 2,000 feet underneath
Wow.
the pyramid. So that's a little-
2,000 feet, bro.
Yeah.
So 10 feet, 60 feet is a 6-story building, right?
Yes.
Because every story is 10 feet. So 2,000 would be
4 times more.
That's a big building. That's
I
like
have-
the Empire
About 4
State.
times more.
Right.
So we go sideways. Don't disturb the pyramids. Find me a little desert somewhere. Let me go sideways to get to it.
Are you an archaeologist?
Yes. I am called Dr. Archaeologist.
Mhm.
Aren't you curious?
Oh, of course I'm curious. But
So would you go?
It's
but
human
also,
nature to
I would
be.
go. Oh my god, 100%. I would love to. See
So we can all go
pyramids.
dig.
But what I'm trying to explain is that I also understand the fact, like how important conserving these remains are.
I'm not
that
disturbing
they can't
them.
Just go digging.
Why?
You have to meticulously plan these things, otherwise they could possibly destroy all of that
Yeah.
land by one small mistake.
So apparently,
Yeah.
I have an
Like
image
National
if you want to
Treasure.
see.
Look, Freddy.
This is
Look.
what it shows up.
Holy smokes.
This is just a
But that's not a
concept.
There's a lot
city.
that goes on. That
yeah.
goes into
It looks like it's being
archaeology
like
and digging for these remains.
So what are those poles?
those look like the monoliths.
Oh, that's what's
Is
holding
that
it
a
up.
staircase?
it says it's a 3D rendering of the supposed underground complex.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that was that the top layer or is that the whole thing underneath the ground?
Let me pull
Well,
it back
look
up.
at the back,
Yeah.
You see the pyramid.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's the 3, 4, 6, 3.
3, 4, 6, 3. Hold on. 3.
The pyramids are, I think, the little structures, the
Yeah,
little
but
base
those aren't
structures.
pyramids. Those are buildings.
Well, I think they just sized it down for brevity.
And what is 6? Oh, that thing all the way to the right that looks like a lock. What is that? A G or whatever.
I don't know.
I mean, I am now more curious. I think we should dig. So what we do is we don't go this way. We go from the side. Really slow.
Well, you saw what happened when they tried to reinforce
You
the
mean
base
like
of one of the
drilling?
pyramids. All broke loose because
Yeah.
the Egyptian gods or all this land that has been fortified with whatever it is you believe in said, "Leave us alone."
They disturbed it because it's all calculated on sand
Like,
pressure.
just leave.
It could
you
be
just have to
power
leave us
plants
dig,
as well.
man.
People are speculating that power plants and lost civilization and pre-flooding technology. So
Please look what happened to the building in New York.
What almost happened? It was collapsing on the 21st floor. That's crazy. You get up and you say, "Oh, that beam is crooked."
So what? They were
Broken
taking
steel.
an office building and turning it into apartments, and they must have taken a
Pfizer used to own
some
that
support beams out that they shouldn't have taken out.
building. Yep. So they're putting new beams in there. I wouldn't want an apartment. It's gonna be an apartment building. I
Yes,
don't want an
you wanna
apartment in
live
this
in there?
building. It's crazy. And then the guy goes, when it comes down, it's not gonna come down in a little piece. Everything is gonna get covered with this thing. So they ran in there and they're putting new steel in there. I would tell them, just start dismantling it.
Remember back in the day, they had the Chinese drywall out in Parkland and all the new homes that were being built?
I forget that. I was in the repair business at the time.
And all these
And they
huge houses
They
had to
offered
be
me all
taken.
this sheetrock for $1.
Yeah.
And I went, this is great. And it was...
Like, I don't even know if you guys were born then.
The houses in Parkland, some of the newer construction is not good. Because they just use cheap materials for everything. Yeah.
I don't think you should buy a new construction house.
Yeah, do not buy a new construction
Number
house.
one yesterday, number
buy,
one
always
sales
rent.
in the United States. Yesterday was all-time record. The highest it's ever been in the United States.
Of what?
Price
Of homes?
of homes.
Really?
Hit a record yesterday for the first time. Even bigger than when the COVID. Even bigger than that. The prices have gone just ridiculous.
I saw a house in Brooklyn Heights, $26 million.
Wow.
Highest price ever per square footage to sell.
And
It's
when
an old brownstone.
And when I was growing up, that brownstone, you can get it for $26.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? It's like a 6,000 square foot brownstone, $26 million.
Oh my god.
It's craziness, man. What's going on?
Can you imagine if you had bought and held it?
Stop. I could. I
Stop, you're
remember.
gonna be sick.
I remember. I went to Harlem to buy a burned out shell because I wanted to turn it into something, and they said you can buy it for $100,000, and I turned it down. How stupid was I? I think it's worth millions now, millions.
If you had kept it.
If I had bought it.
Anyway, interesting fun facts on a Friday.
Now I'm depressed. Anyway, we're getting a bus,
Yeah.
and we're going to where we going?
Bucky's.
Bookies.
What?
I don't know. August.
That's the crazy question.
The Space Center
Yeah.
too.
I just gotta make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
available. Y'all
Kennedy
know the
Space
books
Center.
without me.
We're going to Bucky's,
Yeah,
and
Jay's
then
got to be available too. Remember, we had this conversation
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
we're gonna go to Bucky's and G-Man also. He called me last night. Bucky's and
Oh, Kennedy Space
Kennedy
Center.
Kennedy
Yeah.
Space Center.
Okay.
Go
Well,
see
while
the
we're up there,
aliens.
we might as well hit up medieval times.
Yes!
Probably running a Michael.
Literally
Right
right
to
across
Michael.
the
He probably read it to
Kennedy
Michael.
Space Center, so,
Is it?
yeah, it's pretty close.
Well, we maybe make a little tour. We go to medieval, and then we go like pirates across the
We'll
street.
We'll go.
Because the closest one's Daytona.
Pirates.
So you go to
They're
Daytona,
knights.
And
Same
then
difference,
on your way
yeah.
back, you hit up medieval times.
No.
then Kennedy
Well, on the
Space
way
Center.
back, I wanted to hit White Castles.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. You hit all that on the way back because Daytona's the furthest.
We'll see firsthand how you guys used to handle business back in the day, in the medieval times.
Wow.
All right. Have a
Did you
great-
see that sign at Amy's yesterday?
Yeah,
Back
back
That
door.
was back door,
It's
and
huge.
she kept asking, "What is that?"
Yeah.
She
She said, I don't
literally,
even want to know anymore.
she literally wanted people to come in her back door. I'm like, why do you have a sign that says back
Oh
door?
my God.
Anyway, that didn't sound right.
Have a great morning. We'll see you midday.
Don't be late.
Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.